what is in your cards for this year coming up? What kind of year are we gonna have? Yeah, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, come on in. We are entering a year of the double fire horse. It is a number 1 year. So ones we know are beginnings, yeah? So it's being double fire, which has so much adventurous and impulsive energies, the fire energy. It's about bold moves this year, playing your cards right. There's pivotal shifts happening this year in people's lives. So playing your cards right again is going to be very important here. I feel like there's going to be a lot going on with Holly Weird and the politics and all the bigger structures of the world, and there's a lot of that going on, but I really do not like to get into politics in my readings. So please just know that. Yeah, very assertive year. We're coming out of a year of transformation and solitude and reflection and everything coming to a stop. And now we're going from that to full speed ahead kind of energy. So remember that as we go through this for this year, right? I've already called in everybody's spirit guides and angels, and please just know your spirit team is in the house with me right now. What do you got for us? Show me what I need to see. The biome and the connection of things. Something about the connections between work, people, all of it, maybe friends, everything, you know, just the whole connection of how everyone is connected is what I feel. Huh. Okay, something about that. Now we have time, and it's about discipline. Okay, number 41 for those who care. It's about time, right? Now we know time is linear, but I'm feeling like this is more, you know, people need to be disciplined, you know, through time is what I feel. And with this connection of things, could there be a reason why we need to be disciplined with the connection of things or something? Ice and purity. This is crowning you for a few weeks anyway, but basically the year, you know, the purity of it all. But look, she's underneath kind of in that solitude kind of vibe that we just got out of this year. And then there's the horse moving ahead, you know, but it's snow. It's cold. There's like transformative. I feel like you could still be going through some of these transformative changes. And there's a horse again, double fire horse, and then we have a horse. This one's white. All right. Yeah, a lot of things are going on this year. We're full speed ahead, right? 2 more cards, please. We can move on. I hope everybody's having a good day, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is, whenever you're watching me. Hi, everybody. Popping in and out. Hello, hello. Hola. Guten Tag. Guten Morgen here. 2 more cards. Thank you. Cave and protection. This is your hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Somebody's hoping that they're protected, or somebody is protected. I'm not sure. Very protective energies. Look at all this. It reminds me of the biome again. So protecting yourself through these energies and connections. All right. Oops. And then there's that. Volcanoes and power. More power. More fire energy for this year. There's a lot of change. This could be eruptions as well, whatever that means. You know, volcanoes erupt. So, all right, or just a big release, something like that. We're going to find out. All right, show me what I need to see for Aquarius. Clubs. Something about clubs, a group of people, the community maybe, the connection of things over here. This could also be clubs like clubs as in bars or something. I'm not real sure how that's going to play out. Show me. What a mess. Hold on, I take the one on the bottom. Envy and jealousy. Yeah, through time. This hate and this low vibing yuck, you know, that you're dealing with. You know, you got to be disciplined through this. It's a thing. It's a thing, man. Bad vibes. Oh. All right, I don't know if this is you or somebody around you, but you can flip and flop your energies and genders every time you feel fit. But bad vibes is crowning you right here. And with purity and ice, I feel like somebody is being cold as ice, like they don't care or something. Sometimes it's you have to be cruel to be kind. Am I getting that kind of vibe? Somebody being cruel to be kind. I'm not sure what that may mean to you. You can flip and flop, and it's going to depend on where you are in the story, right? There's a lot of Aquarius scenarios out there. Set up to fail. Ooh. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Protecting yourself. Somebody was set up to fail. Protecting yourself. Somebody may not want you to go ahead with something or move forward. Not sure what that means. Your root chakra, the zebra stone, something about somebody's root chakra needs to be cleared or whatever. It's about compassion and caring and giving a shit. And your root chakra is the number one there, right? For all of your others to align. So somebody needs to do some meditation work. Okay. All right. We're going to use my Wild Unknown Tarot, and we're going to find out what is the tea. This one just kind of fell right out. Yeah. There's loss here. The connections, or this has to do with loss. Something with a club of people, or something. Four of Swords down. Somebody might not be doing very well. This is very, very unhealed. This could be sickness, right? This envy and jealousy is sickness. Okay, and it's been through time. You've been dealing with this for a long time. It's very disappointing. Somebody could even be grieving. Two of Swords down. Clear as day, the bad vibes. You know? Feel like the storms went away, you know? Or they're over or something. They're in the past. Or the worst is over or something like that. Four of Cups down. Nine of Cups down. Yeah. Four of Cups down, I'm kind of feeling like somebody might have spoken or said something without thinking. Maybe they're just very ungrounded or something, but somebody who's set up to fail. It's like they didn't have any help. They had no help, no caring, no, you know, they had to protect themselves here. Nine of Cups down, nobody wanted this. You didn't want this. This power. Root chakra. I'm not sure how that's going to be yet, but hold on. Now we have Judgment down and the Emperor down. Great. Yeah. The connection of things. It's disappointing seeing the bad judgment of it all, you know, and how it affects us personally. Somebody's in bad judgment here. This is, you know, you got envy and jealousy, probably not doing so well mentally, right? They could be sick or something, right? And then you have Emperor down, which is abuse of authority, loss of authority. That emperor is not emperor anymore, or never was to begin with. I don't know. But they're not doing well. They're very envious and hateful. And they've been always. They're just an envious and hateful person. That's what I heard. That's just the way it is. Okay? That's pretty sad. But whatever. There are people like that among us. Oh, Three of Wands down, Ace of Swords, Eight of Cups. Yeah, this is going to be dead center in the reading by the time I'm done here. And this, you know, with the bad vibes and all, you know there's nothing growing in that field. When you look through that portal, it's not like showing anything lush or there's no reflection. It's just there, right? It's clear as day. There's bad vibes with this connection. Something like that. There's truth here. There's clarity. After no clarity. Coming in like lightning. Oh boy. Alright, so somebody was set up to fail, and that's the truth. Alright, that's what I get. Eight of Cups here. Not wish fulfillment, right? You don't want to deal with this. Nobody does, I don't feel like. Something about there's no compassion. There's no, this Emperor down, I feel, or whatever, there is no empathy, no compassion. Like, is this person even home? You know, I'm not sure. Are they in PC or, you know, like a deer in headlights? Do they have that deer in headlights kind of look? Yeah, it's narcissism. That's what it is. They're very envious and jealous. They're in their head. It's very gross energy. Somebody's sick with it. You know, Father of Pentacles. Clubs. Somebody could be in charge of this club. Or, you know, helping them. Look at this buck here, this stag, eyeing you. Yeah, he's watching you. He's watching you, the connection of things. And bad judgment. I feel like this King of Pentacles could be the Emperor down. Could be the same person. Possibly. Show me. Father of Cups. Being very happy. Emotionally content and disciplined. Discipline. Yeah, staying that way. This Father of Pentacles does not care. They're moving on like nothing's happened. It's whatever. That's the vibe I'm getting. You're protected, however, with this pentacle over his rack, right? That's protection. Somebody's protected. I feel like you are. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a team. 3 and 3. There's a club. There's at least 3 people, 3 culprits or whatever. But this is about building. Not seeing the future. Building. There's mountains to climb. Clear as day. Bad vibes. I can't make that up. This 3 of Wands down is the bad vibes. I feel. Mountains to climb. Things need to be worked on this year. You know, it's clear. Son of Swords down. Yeah. Set up to fail. They probably never saw this coming. Or something. Whatever it was. Somebody was set up to fail. Or maybe you want to set them up to fail. That's nice. Isn't that nice? That's fucking nice. Envy and jealousy. Yeah. No shit. I have sass and I have frass. So if you're new on my channel, buckle up. course, it depends on everything. Here's some good news for you. This is about family and home. You know, I like it. But after no wish fulfillment and not wanting to deal with things and not really caring, yeah, it matters. I feel like somebody has not put any input to anything. No, like there's been no, I don't know, phone calls, communication. Like nobody even cares about whoever this is. They don't even fucking care. Yeah, their heart was crushed. Imagine if it was you, like people, like everyone around you wanted you non existent and stay in that for a moment. That's disgusting. There's a lot of movement this year, I'll tell you that. There's a lot of things coming, a lot of things happening. And how we play our cards this year is going to be very important because things are going to be like all over the place, I feel, you know? Yeah, Ugdarasil. Mm-hmm. Ugdarasil. Nine of Pentacles. It's about abundance. But in pagan worlds, or in their belief system, the Ugdarasil was an oak tree that signified more than abundance. It was everything. It was spirituality. It was home. It was guidance. It was inspiration. It was life. It was all of it. Disappointments in a big way around this club, however. This group of people. Yeah, you don't like what you see. Queen of Swords down, sick, envy and jealousy. Yeah, they more than hate this person. It's a sickness, is what it's telling me. It's a flippin' sickness. They're causing hostility and anger, grief. Whoever this is, yeah, communication. There's going to be a lot of things this year happening. I said that, right? And the connection of things. Somebody's got bad vibes about this. I don't know. I'm feeling like, is this a diabolical energy that we're talking about here? But things are moving fast, and you may have to be quick on your feet, be clear-minded, being clear-minded, staying clear-minded this year. Right? Somebody is so cold, it's disgusting. Wow. Whoever that is. Hanged Man reversed, set up to fail. Somebody freed themselves from this, or you want to. This is the Hope, Fear, Challenge, and Homework. I feel like somebody really is praying for protection here, whatever that is. I do feel multiple energies, so I'm not sure how this is going to fit with you, but I feel a lot of energies. Knight of Wands reversed. Things coming to a halt in a big way. That fire is going out under that horse's feet, right? That fire's out. They don't want it. They're very hateful. Holy moly. I can't get over the bad vibes in this reading. Some of yous out there are definitely in your south node. And this is for my north noders, people that live with purpose. You know? Nine of Wands, judgment. You're not taking me down kind of vibe. I'm exhausted from this shit in a big way, but you're not taking me down kind of thing. All right, cool, Aquarius. Yggdrasil. Now, abundance can come in so many forms. Like this year could be in abundance with all of the energies coming out of that double fire horse, right? Yes, Five of Cups again. Ding, 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 ding. Envy and jealousy. They want this person in misery. That's what it is underneath it all. They want this person in misery. They're abusing their power. They're hostile, negative, angry, hateful. It's just disgusting. It's an actual sickness here for somebody. I don't even want to finish this reading. All right, show me what I need. Five of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, very abusive, this Emperor down. Very aggressive. Probably was bullied or bullying or that kind of behavior or whatever. But we can't attack this person. But it's about attacking, right? That's what this is. This is attack. They're in war right there. You know, I don't like it. Communicating the bad vibes. What the fuck? Somebody needs to see and wake up. Very disappointing. You know, someone's trying to hold on to the truth here. Set up to fail. They're protected. They freed themselves. Feel like they didn't want them to exist. We're going back to that energy again. That's terrible. Four of Wands again. Thank God this is up. You know, this could be marriage and whatnot. Could be a union, family. Zebra stone chakra. Root chakra, compassion. Not giving a shit. Somebody has some power here, and this family absolutely hates this person. It is disgusting. Show me what I need to see. I cannot believe these messages are coming through. The world reversed. There's no closure here. Something still needs to happen. The biome of things. It's about dotting I's and crossing T's. Could be documents. Documents could be change. I don't like that vibe either. Yeah, somebody's withstanding the storm. They're beaten. They've got every scar and cut and bruise and whatever has a story. There's a lot here. And these people are in bad judgment. Period. They don't want to deal with it, and they're acting like they don't care. But a lot of things are happening this year, and they better fucking care because something's up. Yeah? The aggression. Boom. Thank you, Spirit, for validating what I just said. Envy and jealousy. Yeah. Father of Cups. The Emperor. Yeah. Very. Bleh. This Emperor down, King of Pentacles type vibe is in a very bad place. Whoever that is for you. One down. Ace down. Ace of Pentacles down. Bad vibes. We don't like this opportunity. We're not taking it. There's aggression here. There's mountains to climb. They don't want to deal with it. Nope, they don't care. They're stubborn. Just stuck. Almost. Whoops. All right. See how that flipped out right in my hand? Flipped over. These two. I'll take them. Yeah. There's a victory here, all right. Somebody freeing themselves from this shit. Look at that. They're being acknowledged. Right? The connection of things. You know, you could be feeling that this year. You know, people coming out of the woodwork and saying, hey, what about this? And you're like, I don't know. What about that? You know, it's all about truth. And somebody standing in it in a big way. Yeah, they were set up to fail all right. But there is somehow some good news out of this. Some people will never learn out of there. Eight of Cups down. Some people are not going to learn their lessons, period. And I do feel like it's this Emperor, King of Pentacles card. And Four of Cups down. Yep, they just don't care. It's pathetic. It's sad. It's disgusting even. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles down again. Ding, 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 ding. No wish fulfillment here. Ugh. Oh boy. All right, I picked this up. This is my grandma's regular 52 playing card deck from Austria. What do you got for us, Grandma? I wasn't going to use this deck, but since I picked it up. Yeah, here's an opportunity. There is an opportunity out of this. I don't want this opportunity. This could be two different energies here. Possibly. 10 of clubs. Yeah. Somebody broke or is breaking ancestral curses. The battle's over, or that's what it's about, right? It's about not being suppressed or oppressed anymore. Somebody's standing in their truth here. Yeah. 2 of clubs. Yeah, they made their choice. They know exactly what they're doing. 6 of diamonds, 3 of spades. It's about the reciprocation of it all. It could be small gifts given and received. Somebody's protected. Somebody's looking to be protected, but they just don't give a shit. It's very painful. Again, 3 of swords, 3 of club or spades. It is very painful. Somebody's heart was fucking broken. And there's the 3 of cups on the bottom. Ha! Another 3. There's definitely 3 culprits here, somehow, some way, out of this business. This is another one of my grandma's decks. This is German, Italian, Slovak, and English. It's all about love, man, or lack thereof. What else, Grandma? Yeah, let's put everybody in deep thought. People need to be disciplined out there and resilient. They just need to be nice. But these are like black witch kind of vibes. Witch or warlock, I don't care, they're black, period. Whoever this person is. Yeah, this is like the high priest card again. It's definitely about marriage. Somebody's a teacher here, or trying to teach, or something, a high leader. Somebody has power. I feel like this volcano is with us. 2 more of these, please, so we can move on. Huh. Oh, all right, that's the one. And then these turned over. Friend, joy, unexpected joy, yeah. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. You're wishing for things to turn out for the better. Wow, way too many turned over. I'm not taking those. You know, you're hoping that things come out of this okay. But if people don't change their ways, it's not looking good. Remember, it was all about how we play our cards this year, because so much is going to be going down. So we got to keep that in the back of our minds when we listen to our readings. Yeah? It is a journey. There's a road ahead. And it is facing the future, too. It's a journey. Life is a journey. There's a lot going on. This is adventurous, though, however, and exciting. So, in a sense, out of this mess, there, maybe over here, it's like an exciting kind of fun thing. Okay. I'm going to give you a Hidden Realms card. Show me what I need to see. The Lady of the Gift, number 20, which would be 2 more 10s. Yeah, it's about endings. We are going into a brandy new year here. So, all right. Don't forget to flip and flop your energies or genders, should you need to. The Lady of the Gift brings a message of tithing. To be your ally, she requires you to look at the nature and method of your giving to others. The world is your church, and only you need to distribute 10% of your wealth to others to ensure that the flow continues. Yet this doesn't necessarily mean giving money away, nor does it imply a direct action of charity, even though the tradition of tithing is material. In fact, the kind of tithing this lady asks of you isn't tangible or material at all. Excuse me. She's asking you to look at all human beings, as important in the divine scheme of things, and show others that you believe in them. Pay attention to how you treat people, and be mindful of your perception, even of seemingly poor strangers. If you see others as successful and abundant, and act as if you believe they have value, blessings all around are assured. Your belief in others has greater value than you could fathom. This alone guarantees your success long term. Remember that you can only keep what you're willing to give. What else? Aquarius. You might want to go down to your nearest metaphysical shop and pick up a piece of chastity. It's about past loved ones. I have no idea if I said that right, but look at how beautiful. I'm sorry that this is blurry. This is a new phone. I can't even read your comments. I'm sorry. It's really too hard from here, and until I get my new phone set up better, apparently I'm going to need to. Oh, look, this is number 11. I like it. Check it out. I love the colors. This is a gorgeous stone. I don't have a piece of this yet. Chastity light has appeared to let you know how loved and protected you are by your past loved ones. They are always with you, constantly looking after you and your family. They wish for you to clear any feelings of sadness and or guilt. It's time now for you to move forward and know that everything's going to be okay. Your past loved ones are trying to communicate with you to let you know that they're okay and that they're very happy. They're sending you signs to confirm that they're still around you. In order to recognize and receive these signs, you just have to open your heart and mind to them. Yeah, be open to receive. You'll be getting messages. I love it. They can come in different forms. You might receive physical sensations like tingling in your hair, or feeling someone being near you when there's no one physically there. You might also notice nature-based signs such as birds, butterflies, or dragonflies, which come up unnaturally close to you. Or you might find the electrical devices in your home or office acting up, switching themselves on or off randomly, etc. Take note of these signs. They're not a mere coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences. Anyway, everything is for a reason, period. Open yourself to the possibility that your connection to your past loved ones remain intact in a different form, and their love for you is eternal. Yeah, they're still there. It's just different form. You can talk to them. You can, all of this. If when you meditate, hint, 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 right? When you meditate, ask your spirit guides and your angels and ancestors to show you or give you a sign, right? Cool. I like it. I like it. All right, I'm going to give you a couple of these, and then I'm going to give you a rune and close it out. We've got Ace of Diamonds, Ten of Spades. Yeah, it's very painful. There is a very good omen here, however, for you. I love it. The moon, after all the shade and all the, all of that yuck, all of the things that are hidden, and the fog, maybe. There's a good omen out of this. There's a family loss, yeah, family dynamic gone awry. Ten of Spades down. Sorry to say, your safety net, your anchor, your security, right? Just work on your stability and whatnot. Give me one more, please. Yeah, I feel like you're stable. This may be happening around you or something. Could be a gentleman involved. I wasn't going to take that, but there it is. Ten of Hearts. Yeah, this is a long and happy life. It is about the home and family and everything, and it could represent a male. All right. I'm going to give you a rune. Everyone is different, so I'm going to show you. We're going to close this out. There's a lot of good things in the Aquarius collective, but there's a lot of yuck. I'm going to say it. And it's about clearing it out. That's what this one looks like on the back side. It's called Bardic Hymns. I don't think I've ever seen this one yet. Like the hermit walking his peaceful, silent road, the secrets of healing are found among ancient holy groves. Meditate on the Hermit Tarot card for inner wisdom. Yeah. I do feel like there is a lot of loss, a lot of grieving around the collectives. You know, going through these times and being in silent is when you come into inspiration and ideas. However, it's a very Carl Jung kind of thing. It's good, believe it or not. Make friends with yourself and be comfortable in your own skin where you can spend time by yourself and whatnot, and healing will be around you. Those are your messages, Aquarius. I wish you all a very happy new year. A lot of healing here, a lot of movement, a lot of things to look forward to, and I like it. So health, wealth, prosperity, love, light, and happiness. I love yous all. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll be back soon with your next messages. Happy New Year.